Chris Stewart again for BamaFever.com here at Coleman Coliseum after Alabama's 72-55 win over the Jacksonville Dolphins. A lot of good things in this ball game. Obviously, the win first and foremost. It's the second straight for the Tide without Jermichael Green available. That shoulder injury that really started to kind of bother him after the Kansas State game, forced him to miss Oklahoma State, also kept him out of tonight's matchup. Tide didn't flinch, though, even though they got a pretty good push in the first half from Jacksonville. The Dolphins leading the majority of the half, and a team that had lost 7 in a row really came out with a lot of fight, and that's to the credit of Cliff Warren and his staff. That team has not quit on him. They're still very much a team that will, I think, once they get into Atlantic Sun play, be one that will challenge in that conference. But tonight, Alabama stayed calm, made some shots from the outside, made 6 out of 11 from beyond the arc, and that's a great sign. Yeah, they went 0 for 4 from three-point range in the second half, but being able to stretch the defense, knocking down shots in the first half, really, really key. Great to see Trevor Relaford shoot it with confidence. Tony Mitchell matching a career best with 3 three-pointers in the contest, and Trevor Lacey starting to knock some down as well. Big night on the glass from Levi Randolph as well. Just a solid player, 6 points, 8 rebounds. He had 3 assists in 34 minutes of action tonight. Trevor Lacey, big. I mentioned the three-pointer that he had, but he goes for 11 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists in 29 minutes of work. Those are some of the obvious ones when you look at the stat sheet, and Trevor Relaford's 18 points and 4 assists on the night. But one of the most important things, not most important, but one of the big things looking ahead, the number 4, and that's the amount of playing time that Moussa Gueye got in the basketball game tonight. The 7-footer from Senegal, 280 pounds. A lot of people felt like he was one of Alabama's top 5 or 6 guys in preseason conditioning and workouts during the summer. But unfortunately, on late August in a pickup game, he suffered an ACL injury, forced him to miss all of the playing time until tonight. He is still limited. Guy hasn't played basketball really in 2 years. He suffered an injury in junior college that kept him out. He suffered the knee injury this year, as we talked about in August, that had limited him until about the last month, and he is just very slowly working his way back into practice and conditioning, and Anthony Grant being very careful in terms of bringing along a guy who can be a big contributor to this team once he's healthy, once he's in condition. You get Moussa Gueye playing, you get Jermichael Green back, and you put those guys with a team that is really starting to develop some confidence shooting the basketball and still playing to its identity on the defensive end, and you got the makings for a team that could really challenge in the SEC this year. One more non-conference test, though, in Atlanta against Georgia Tech. That's Tuesday night, January 3rd. It's an 8 o'clock Central tip at Phillips Arena. Airtime on the Crimson Tide Sports Network will begin at 7:30. You got Tech on a Tuesday, and then you'll go back to the Peach State again on that Saturday to play the Georgia Bulldogs and open up SEC play on January 7th. 2 big games upcoming to start the new year, but a good win to wrap up 2011 as the Tide beats Jacksonville 72-55. Look forward to seeing you here online and on the network. I'm Chris Stewart again for BamaFever.com.